Eka tewajidya yayisa bwefa yinza okufiira awo.
I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I want to shot today, like yes, it's out today. I make a smile, I make a laugh. I make my dance, I make a wine. Like it's all down to me. Keep my dancing all down to me. I make the man to make you want to be my man. I make this smile. I'll take you to my place. Where we play. I'm gonna play.
Good morning, my people. How are you today? I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Market Tuesday. Mutugambe, what your businesses are, where they are found, how do we get to you, how much you charge, your phone numbers and email addresses. Today is Market Tuesday. Tell us about your businesses. And today I just want to talk about lies. I want to talk about lies. Why we don't need to lie. And why lying can damage our reputations. Why lies can affect us negatively. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Because telling the truth can actually be a marketing tool. Telling the truth is a marketing tool in this sense. So we are going to be talking about lies. So you guys share your businesses first. Kambawe, Oriimba, Rumurumo, Luka. The guys that have businesses, yesterday someone was saying he was selling a Mac 2 grand. Guys, if you're selling something, you commenting is not going to push you anywhere. When I keep telling you, when you're trying to sell something and you come to this channel, share your phone number. I tell you sometimes to even go further and WhatsApp me. WhatsApp me. You lose nothing. Now you can imagine someone came here. He typed over how many comments. Over there were like 4 comments trying to convince us that he's selling his car. You get, yes, you're selling your car. The comments don't take us anywhere. No one is going to look for you from a comment because there is no way for them to find you with a comment. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So if you're selling something, share your phone number. Share your phone number or email address. And if you share an email address, make sure you can answer your emails at least once a day. There are people that share email addresses. Email like in December last year. So if you're selling something, if you're trying to sell a service to us or a product, please share your phone number. Ugandans work faster with phones. If someone's not going to look for your YouTube channel, they are not. So please, if you're selling something, product or service, share it here, but also share your phone number. Let me just give you one song, guys. And with that one song, you guys share your businesses, products and services. Then out to get a maso. No kuraba lwaki abantu mulimba nnyo. I'm not share a number of experiences and what they have done to both me and other people. She don't you one way. She don't you one way, but I tell her. Yes, I tell her. Action in one inside. Action in one inside. Action in one inside. Action in one inside. Number one.
Masoka na kukama na kuyo wako wakwa. Until you never see the bunch, you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. But I'm not gonna you rule my world. You took my heart, you had it back, but you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you made me big. But why? Why? But why? Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Till I read the labels, many things on me now sing. For as soon as you got my heart, I want to know about you I say yes, I say no, I say baby, let's take it slow. You took my heart, you made me bad, you made me big, you made me big. Every time I come home, you make me beg. But why? But you never ever take what I'm saying. I need you. But you do what you do every day. Around my world, it goes around and round. I love this. I need this. I never leave this. Can I tell you this every day, every night? That I really feel you. I can't deny. Give us a chance. You and I. Give us a chance. You and I.
By the way, guys, that fortress you see is the US Embassy. And some of the people you see lining up there might be employees or people that have come for visa. Let me see. Let me spy. I'm spying. Those ones are employees. Those of us who are coming for visas will come later. Ante moroka zayo azireka parking chichi no webarike moroka. Hey, nemwe mukimanyo FBI nali bukoze. Ante kakati obora ovuga boti ngabo ina ono binoculars. Mulaba nene tu akabagisazeeko. Bante you be having those things in your ears and yes. Kano Arthur here over. You'll be surprised. Abasajja FBI bamanyira badira kano ne bamuteka mu field. Ko bakurutu be babera mu field. Abai. Tuvuge wanuwe kijja kijje. Nze njagamba ngoberedde oyo nze mbadde manjala kaye watuufu. Nothing gonna last for long. Time doesn't wait. Okay, man. Good morning, my people. How are you today? I hope your morning is fresh. My morning is fresh and okay. Mukama akumye atwagaliza tubere balamu. Did it rain in your area? Ewange wakabadde wakalunyo. But then I found it drizzling along Bombo Road, and then it's still drizzling all the way up to Zambia. But I hope your morning is okay. Tell us about your business and service and where you're found. Tell us about your price range, so that people can come and support. Never take the chance to market for granted. I'd like to tell you about the digital marketing course at Platos Institute of Arts and Marketing. Genda platosinstitute.com, and then you'll see digital marketing there. Buli mwezi tuina training ya mwezi gumu ya digital marketing. for small businesses, for self-employed individuals, marketers and salespeople. It's 1 month, 3 classes a week, 2 to 3 hours every day of the class. 3 days a week only for 4 weeks, and you're done. Practical learning. You're applying. And that training is only 300,000 shillings, inclusive of VAT. So for the guys that have businesses and guys struggle with your marketing, digital marketing is the cheapest form of marketing. And you can go and enroll. You can call Platos at 0750500655. 0750500655. And then you can see the possibilities of you joining the February intake. But we have 11 more intakes to go from Feb to December every month to get about trade enrolling. So you can enroll your brother or enroll your cousin who needs the digital skills. We prefer to have people that are older than 45. At 45, or we're figuring it out. If you're 45, then you send us your employees. Otherwise, simu bina yenga obo sana kati 45 obo ina kuiga management skills. Digital marketing what some of the I've had people that are older than 40 sometimes, and they struggle even then because skills ezetagisibwa kubanga osobola okukola digital marketing zetaga omuntu kati achali obongo nga buli fresh nga asobola ku adjusting very fast okitegera boba tosobola ku adjusting very fast. Of course kati baba batuta ne batuwa green light ne baga tuketwayo wallet ezito. Guys, tell us about your businesses and also share your phone numbers nganze bwenchikoze so that if people are interested, and not every day that you'll get guys nange sijade nango olumune sifuna munda ba wanange sifuna inspection is abu lunaku. But I don't stop. You don't stop. You keep going. And of course, we are going to be talking about lies and why it's not proper for you to be lying to people. Appetite, satisfy, and in the chance I'll blow your mind. We found out when you we're sorting it, we're loading it. Good morning, my people. Mwasuze mutia Bruno Isingoma weba rekukera Hussein Jamal John Zinfo Tusime Eddie Muyombia Mark Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm Viola Namilo Andama Desmond Lawrence Omule Louis Ronald Muchwa Triple M Kasiye David Kasenya Yasin ababoda bekurukunya kati bagala kulugula muroka ate bekurukunya side zona kati nononya bodewa gatola baoka bafire Basic Chris Paul Sema VIP Chamba de Hannington Nsubuga Hussein Henry Modern Juice S Zach Michael UG Nakate Christine Hussein Ubuwa Travel Live Log Asiko Keith Wabuye Nelson George Bob Lomega Mark and Proceed Bravo. I hope you guys are doing well. And kakati bazize mabega wachigete mudache mulabachigena maso ne mulaba batambulira eri wagu nga BBC bwebera. So guys, the truth as a marketing tool, because today is Market Tuesday, guys. Of course bagamba amazima gali kufuula ow'eddembe naye balinga abatutadde tokitogere ku kyamazima okufuula ow'eddembe. Wasaba hari ya tutaflo Well, guy, you know what the saddest thing about life is? Like sometimes I be there, I wake up and I'm driving my car and I feel so happy, and then I have to get out of the car. And then I have to get out of the car. That's the thing. Like sometimes you just wish you could drive and not stop and enjoy. But then you have to get to work. You have targets, then you have to get out of the car at night. Hussein Jamal, in Uganda, you do what the traffic officers have told you. I can tell the traffic officers one way Uganda na kube chipapa. Akube chipapura zak paliesima. You guys are steady. Kale guys, have you ever been lied to by someone? Umuntu na kulimba. No labira dala ngo umuntu akulimba. But sometimes you have nothing to do. Yesterday, we were doing an inspection that we did not conclude. I just told the person to go back. And it was him. And yeah. But meanwhile, as we were in the process, what happened is we had gone to look at a certain car. Yeah, and no. I told him so we were meant to look at a certain car. And then they were calling the owner. The owner na rimba. Ndi wanaompeda chika 5 minutes standing to 40 minutes. 5 minutes standing, and then all of a sudden someone came and told us, and then we said fine, but so that person also kept lying to us. Ndi wanaosembede, ndi wanaombalengera, ndi wanonatira okutuuka. And I kept complaining and telling these guys, why do people keep lying? And then someone openly told me, Arthur, and I told him, why? And you know, funny enough, the person, the owner of the first car who kept telling us, give me 5 minutes, came, and this car was not good enough. We had to say, we had to buy fuel for the car. On buying fuel for the car, I realized It wasn't fuel. It was actually the engine thing. It was an engine issue. What's again, eh? And I kept asking myself, why do you lie to me? Make me wait for 40 minutes. And even after waiting for 40 minutes, your car is bad. Once again, boyaze ne yewamba nabula ngimoroka agitwekedde ng'atambudde agenze. Nze nefa nembagasi emoroka tetukyagiguze ne bamugisalako nenfiira ddala. Okitegeera, eh? And then the second person, eventually ne batugamba tali mukujja mugende mu musange wali wali. And I kept asking myself, why? Then later on I learned the battery is what was challenging him. Emoroka yabadde ne battery nga nfu. Kati nga akyanoonya amujampinga. Instead of saying the truth, omanyi, I think it's the Bible that says amazima gali kufuula ow'eddembe. It's the Bible, right? The Bible says that. Like, why do you lie? Apparently in Uganda, it has been made into, like, it's common that you can lie to someone that, you know what, I'll make it. I'll be there. Give me a few minutes. When you know you don't actually need a few minutes. Now, let's forget about hell. Because it might be true that hell does not exist. And that when you die, you just die. And you're not either going to heaven or hell. If that happens, it means that you guys that are praying for people that are lying to you all the time, those people will not get punished for lying to you. You get it? And it might be true that after here there is nothing. So if there is nothing after here, lying might not be as harmful to you when you die, but it might actually be harmful to you now. Now, I'm talking in terms of business because today is Market Tuesday. Guys, let me talk about the driving school business, for example, because we now speak a driving school. And for the guys that are asking, why am I talking about omulabo mwana avuga wanuwe tatunudde na jaraga. So when I'm about board of people say I'm disrespecting people's fathers. So anyway, guys, we are using the driving school business as a case study because we have SPK. And I was saying, for the people that ask why I talk about SPK driving school, first of all, is a VIP subscriber here. Second of all, SPK driving school ya kampa ba customer mirundi esatu. Ena. Yes, 4 people came from SPK driving school. Chemva mulaba mulanga na ro. So SPK driving school eri Kanyanya ku gas. If you're coming from Perere Kakalina, the flat that is before gas, that's where SPK driving school is. If you're coming from Kampala, headed to Perere in Kanyanya, exactly after gas, like a flat that is on like on the side of the gas. That's where SPK driving school can be formed. Yeah, so I'm going to use the case study of driving school. A couple of weeks ago, I inspected for a couple, and this couple were saying the man applied for a driving school, started driving school, the driving permit process in January last year. It was December when we were inspecting the car for them, and their driving license, okay, their husband's driving license hadn't come out yet. But the driving school kept telling them, egenda kufuluma, mutuwe mu weeks 2, mutuwe mwenda kunya, simanya I obvious stampinzeko, simanya kati ate simanya bichabuze, simanya kati bikoze bitya. And you guys, we know so many driving schools that are doing this to people. And it's not proper that a driving school keeps lying to people. Personally, I don't want to lie. Not because if like I don't lie to you, if I lie to you, I benefit, or if I don't lie to you, you'll do something to me. I'd stand to lose and benefit nothing out of lying, so I don't lie. But you find many businesses lying. Their mechanics have worked with na kulimba. Like there is a time on Saturday, there's a mechanic who worked with Onabutwagura Kawundo. I called the mechanic. He works in Wande Gear. And I told him, Jango Sange Wano. We were going to Nakawa. And I stopped at a certain place before he came, and I decided to proceed because there was no parking. So I went on and I parked along Kampala Road. Nemugambo oliwa. Nangamba kati mpise mbitale Wande Gear. Kati ndi kunoviki. Like Novik, okay, I calculated 5 minutes. The guy was not yet. Aliku boda adimba. Eventually, ne mukuba mugana yomanyi. Kanfuni makanika gwenkola na yo olwaliro gula ikato. Ha, ononsonyiwa mbadde nakasimbulebwa ayisi. Like, why did you lie to me in the beginning? You get it? So I told the customer, you know what? Tugende fenna kawana tsangai. And he found us along Ginger Road in Aliku boda. And then I when he sat, I asked him, Kachuracho badonimba. Because oli muntu mukuru. Sigenda kukuba. Ngamba amazima nti omanyi nchali wala. I'm not going to beat you. I think it's the one thing that we need to realize as Ugandans, especially in our businesses. If you can't work with someone, tell them, you know what, I cannot work with you. Go work with this person. Ochitegera tolimba. Because omuntu agenda kukuba. I've been working with actors for a very long time, and an actor does not come, but they keep lying to you for like 4 weeks. Zewendi, I'll work with you. Zewendi, I'll work with you. And then 3 days to the show, the actor says, I'm not available. I am busy. I've been booked. Like, guy, you're not the monopoly to acting. Like, I know people that can do your role in a day. Why didn't you just tell me 3 weeks before? I remember in 2013, I still had a band, and we were going to try to get a performing a festival. I think the festival was called Daba Festival. Yalikuwa Akesha Mall there. And we were going to perform. My band was called the Freeman Band. And we were going to perform. It was an all boy band. And we rehearsed with these guys. And then on the day of the performance, the solo guitar guy and the bass guitar guy and the keyboard guy, they all get booked by another band. Because with bands, that's how it works. But you don't have a monopoly to players. So they can get booked anywhere. So they tell me, you know what, and then I call them and I try to negotiate with them. So the keyboard guy says I'm available. The bass guy says I'm available. And then the solo guitar guy starts playing around. I called him and I called him and I told him, good guy. They called him Alozias, what's his other name? I don't remember his other name. But those boys were young. When I started working with those boys, now they are some of the biggest in the band business. Nebo Aributonga Bakabam Senior 6 when I started working with them. They were good. So I called this guy Alozias. By the time we were 2013, I think 2013, yeah. Bavude secondary. They are like a couple of months in, but I'm so applying at university. They did music at the university eventually. So I called this guy Alozias and what's his other name? I don't remember. He's a very good solo guitarist. So I call him and I tell him, good guy, which mind is Oro Kutuga? Yes, I'm telling you, I said this. I tell him, good guy, on Nimbi and to worry for all this time, to rehearsing. On the day of the show, the solo guitar is very important. And you're telling me you're not available for the performance. Nja kutuga. And I tell him, good guy, tugenda vuga to V1. Tugenda genda ku stage. Bwe sikusanga yo. Ojja kunda bakanvamu. And good enough, when we go to the stage, the guy was there and he played the Shonigwa. I'll share a link of one of the songs I did at that show. I did, I think, three songs. So I think I even did Galev Egyptian song. Yeah. So I used to sing, guys. Seriously. Band. And one of the things that did not really impress me with the band music is that we could never get the sound we get in the studio on live. I've not seen anyone that can play that sound. Studio live, like really live. So anyway, guys, why do we lie? We say Nagambe, Ugandans tulimba atenyo, and we don't learn from the consequences of lies. The thing with lying is that every lie you give, you need to bring another lie. Buli omuntu oyina okumulimba omulundi ogunaddako osobola okubika another lie, and you literally cannot make up lies for the rest of your life. That's why I'd rather not tell you than lying to you. I think the thing with reality shows is that with reality shows you see how things are moving. Obiraba nga bitambula. omuntu bwaba wakukulimba n'omulaba nti akulimba mulimu ebirimbo bye tulaba nti birimba. Like recently I think Zari is in young famous Africans. That's a reality show. And she's there with her life, with her toy boy. Webali. And you're seeing, I don't know if the marriage is real, but I saw clips of that show. It's on Netflix. I should go see it. I have Netflix. But the thing with this thing is that it looks too real. Like you see Diamond and this other boy, like they're competing for the chick. And you're seeing this chick is like 50 years old. How are you guys competing for a chick that is 50 years old? But they're competing. And then you see all this conflict and it looks too real. Like this can happen in real life. That's the thing with reality shows. Why do we lie, guys? Ruachi mulimba. Especially in business. Don't lie. Like if someone wants you to work with him or with her and you don't want to work with them, mugambe omanyi sijja kusobola kukola naawe because of ABCD. Tell them. Like, you know how I can tell you, like there are people I inspect cars for, nakubiramba simu, and they call you on very trivial matters. Like there's a gentleman that paid me for consultation, and then he openly asked me, after when I pay for consultation, can I ask? You'll be there at 11 p.m. and the guy is calling you, kakati Mr. Arthur, ne spare tire mu motoka tunafuniramu. At 11 p.m. the guy is calling you, asking you about spare tire. Tujajifuna. And then he goes off. At 7 a.m. you're driving your kids to school. Says, kakati Mr. Arthur wasuzotia. Kakati bwebatu wa spare tire ne jeke ne jiramu oba tubirinde tunabirabira wali. So eventually I told him, you know what, man? Todda mukunkubira kumbuza bintu bikwata ku moroka. Jabimbuza nga tutuse ku moroka. You get it? I had to be honest with this guy. You know what? You're making me uncomfortable with these calls like all the time. What's the gay, right? Like if I kept like not answering his phone calls, it would actually look like I'm avoiding him. But when you tell someone, you know what, I'm uncomfortable with your calls, like you paid for consultation, consulted, and you got all your answers. Now what are these small things you're calling to ask me? What's the gay? And that's why sometimes I come here and I tell you guys, there are times I will not answer your text messages on WhatsApp. And then I tell you, Senga, you text me and you're asking about cars and you have not paid for consultation, I will not answer you. It's as simple as that. Sa njagala bumpeleza message nga tusazuze consultation ngombuze eby'emmotoka nesikuddamu oba onyiga because I answer those questions free here on Friday. On TikTok, like I answer them randomly. So if you text me and I don't answer, if you call me and I keep quiet and I listen, then I tell you to put 50K on my phone and you feel like 50K, I'm not worth 50K. Like sometimes I'll ask you, is my opinion important to you? Does it matter? And then you say yes. If you say yes, I say put money on my phone and then call me back. If you don't call me, it's okay. I won't call you. Like there are people that call you, inquire. The reason why we have the 50K is that you inquire and then go buy account. You say, I don't mind. No hard feelings. It's as simple as that. Actually, sometimes I tell you guys, you don't have to take me for inspection because since the car inspection, they have picked up doing inspection for you guys. Go. Tolimba, there are guys that call. After Jeba they call. But then you nkubuza ko if some ne wish wasting and you tell him take a ketano ku simu. Take a ketano nganze gwagendo kola. Why are you lying to me? Guys, the fact that you don't want to pay me 50,000 for consultation means you, in your mind, you know I'm not worth the 450,000 for inspection. So I know you obviously think I'm not worth the 50K for consultation. So don't lie to me. Kwa gendo kola inspection. Atendo katigwe atho zanya na okuzanya. Never ganda bange basatu bagenda gule moroko omwaka gumu. Don't lie to me. Tebagenda gula. Guys, lying is bad. Lying is not good. Lying is not good, guys. Like that guy of the Mark II that lied to us yesterday. Another one of the Mark II that lied to us. And eventually we did not even buy them. And then there are times we go for inspection. Sometimes me, I be with mechanics. No tukane mechanic kumoroka. No mulabanga bamuze bali. Now, como yesterday we were inspecting, and I told the person who was buying, kanimuganja kubulira tomorrow. No raba mechanic nga bamuze. Sometimes omuntu ajja n'omuntu ene bamuze bali no balaba. No tunulire moroka. Me, I know how to examine these cars nengira anti kati ne moroka ibadde parking okumala emyezi. Naye ng'erabika bulungi naye ng'ebadde parking okumala emyezi. Kati nga bagijjeyo bujja bazuukusa olwo bagizuukusa ku olwo. And then the mechanic is trying to convince you and moroka and then you look at him lying to katika katono guy nza nimbira chi. Sometimes I be working with the mechanic look kakati nzo nimbira chi nze Arthur. Why are you lying to me? Like, you know, obviously you can say the truth and we are okay. Like if I inspect a car for someone that day it's okay. It's like I tell my people, the people I inspect for some time to time, it's better you keep your money than to buy a bad car. So Dayonazo. But they made the rules which don't favor Ugandan roads, especially Muchibuga, because good enough traffic officers are there to help. Hussein Jamal, it's the traffic officers I think that are sometimes causing the havoc that we have on the road. Is the 50k part of the inspection? Yes, I've told you guys time and again. Like 50k is part of the 450. It's just that you're booking and also not consulting me for free in case you decide to go alone. Because me, I give information. I give you all the information so you can eventually go and buy a car on your own. Guys, double tap the screen. If you were a liar, do you think we would be here? When you're building long-term relationships in business, you must be honest to attract more clients. Atlant Security Systems, hi. Ben Kako, hi. Kari, speaker bagambi abayamba kufuna driving permit, no renewing a driving permit. A number ya speaker driving school it is 0705 403540. Very easy to get 0705 403540. Very easy to get. Omeja Moses, Obulanyo, how are you? You get lights, you get lost a lot. Guys, stop lying. Stop lying. If there is anything that you in 2025 you put away is the lying. Me, I don't know how to lie. Nimba. But people lie. Like there's a mechanic one time. The number for SPK driving school 0705 403540. 0705 403540. Mweba guy, there's a time someone lied to me. Nangamba athanzija. Mvuga motoka na ijamu ankute. So he was telling me, ndimu jamu wanu wandegia. But then he forgot that he was not in a car. Then he came on a border. I'm telling you, he lied to me that he was in a car. Then he appeared on a border. Then I asked him, gwe guy, ongambye ovuga kati ate border nangamba nti kati jamu ankutawe wandegia nenfune moroka wenjitekane ninya border ngasagala kulimbisa nnyo. Wap Smith, everyone lies in Uganda. Like people lie. Moriska, you come. Good morning, Arthur. I'm already bringing in a VIX from Japan. It's arriving in mid-February. I just need you to also have a look at it. Is the charge still the same? Yes, Caesar. I don't want to lie to you. The charge is the same. We have said no lying. You can decide to increase some money, but the charge. Guys, I love money. Everybody loves money. Yeah, everybody loves money. And sometimes Mama Ban spends the money like, when I say, Kari, you spend otherwise. But yes, guys, stop lying. Lying affects your reputation as an individual. For businesses, lying affects your brand. You guys have seen there was a driving school called Wefunire. It lost customers because of lying. Driving permit is lying. First of all, spoils your reputation as an individual. If you're an individual, you can call someone when you have a problem, and they let you go. Also, I'm having a heart attack. So that's what lying. Suppose lying can get you into trouble when you don't need to be in trouble. Reputation, the brand, guys. Brands are built with honesty. Brands are built with integrity. So if you don't have honesty and integrity, you will lie. Don't lie to people. There is someone that teaches digital marketing for us. And there is a time he kept lying to the admin. Nzija, mpamwe dachika tano. Nzija, mpamwe dachika. Then eventually, I decided to call him. And I tell him, Muzei, chicho olimba. Oli muntu mukulu, tetugenda kukuba. Bw'oba wala yogera nti ndi wala sigenda kusobola goroza tusobola okugalamiza ne tukuba. I said, Mr. Arthur mazima ndi nalumunye. You imagine nalumunye to Kampala City Central Business District and someone is saying, give me 5 minutes. And I told him, don't ever lie again. Like no one is going to beat you. This is your time. When you come to teach, we pay you. It's not you who pays us. So don't lie. He has never lied. From that day, he has never lied. And we have a very good relationship. He says, I'm not available on this day. We get a substitute to come and cover that. Like, I find that Ugandans lie for very trivial things. And I find that it's part of our culture. We have been raised to please other people. But kuza, nga toyagala kunyiza muntu. And tuchimanyi nti bwe nakubulira amazima ogenda kunyiga. So kati instead of okubulira amazima onyige, I would rather lie to you. And then come later, and then I'm there. We think that you actually showing up will make someone like happy. Like for me, once you have lied to me, even if you show up, I don't trust you. I'm not happy with you. Just tell me, you know what, so that I figure out what to do. If you need 40 minutes and I have someone, like me, I have like 5 mechanics in Kampala here. If you're going to do inspection, I have 5 different mechanics. So if you call me, nyinaka mechanic we kavule, you know we wande gear, you know when nakurabye, you know we chibuli. I have a mechanic even in Murago. I have multiple mechanics. Like if you tell me I'm going to do inspection and I have a customer in my car, tell me Athaneta gets our number. Then I figure out which mechanic can actually be near. I work with that mechanic. There is a time when you need to say a lie to save something. No, Moses, you don't lie. You tell the truth. Give me one example. Give me an example of a time when you needed to lie to save something and you actually saved it. Tell me. Because me, I find, like, you see, even in relationships, me, I be seated with Mama Aban here. Nenda baka chiki nga manyi, ne mugamba okalabye. Angamba ankalabye. Nituvuga nitugenda. Ajja chimira mwagambe, niye eventually ajjaga ka standards, ate teyalindazi. Okitegeera. Guys, don't lie. Like, especially in business, don't lie. Like, when people discover that you lied, forget about reputation, forget about your brand, you lose long-term benefits from people. Because once people realize that you have been lying on small issues, then they'll katati we kinatuuka nga kinene nnyo. Atajja kulimba nnyo. Like, there are people that would, for example, borrow my car, and they say, Arthur, ngina gikomyawo ku Monday. Monday reaches, the guy that doesn't bring my car. Tuesday reaches, that guy doesn't bring my car. Wednesday reaches, he brings back on Thursday or Friday. I would never give them my car again. And that's why I don't lend my car out, because I know people lie. Like, most of the people that work with me have learned to not lie. I've told the people that work at my office, I've told them, you guys, I know I don't give you, the money I give you might not help you with everything you need. So if you have somewhere to be, if you have a gig to do, tell me in advance so that I plan for that. You get, tell me in advance so that I plan for that. I can get a sub. Like even our admin, when the admin is not available, they are responsible for getting us a substitute that we pay to be there to sit in for her. And then they will train that person. But sometimes people don't even say they're not available because they fear losing their job, which is also idiotic, because then you're not being forthright, and then we will replace you eventually. I don't like lies, guys, especially in business. Let's keep it in business. Don't lie. The one of the things we have to change as Ugandans. A lie is too expensive to maintain. Every time you have to fight to remember. Exactly. Like, why would you lie? Like, let me give you an example. God, don't let it feel like I'm attacking someone. You guys remember the guys that are on TikTok? You remember someone that was saying about the Morocco is a wholesale. You remember he was saying Morocco is a wholesale, is a wholesale, is a wholesale. And then eventually he started saying Nina Bondi Nyazo Nazi Suvuza. Huh? In the beginning was saying the prices. Eventually he stopped saying the prices. And then eventually he started saying Baburoka bantadeka akazito. Baburoka bantadeka akazito nibangamba sibabulira sente. Guys, I will tell you one thing. I've known about that place Jagji Aliagamba Jibasuza for a very long time. But I've also known that it's very hard for you to find someone selling a car 6 million cheaper than the rest. And their cars, the cars are the same like grade. It is very hard for you to find someone selling you a car. Nenga akugamba buy as is where is. Gwe nogamba nti omuntu akugamba todda golufuluma gate todda tosobola na kudda tukayane namu. Gwe nogamba nti ekintu kyakuguza yekakasa kirungi. It backfired. It backfired. And the reason why that person no longer shares prices is because he knows he has to juggle around which place now has a good car, now which right? It's the fact of the truth. That's why me, I've kept telling you guys, I will not endorse a bond because bonds have different grades. Sometimes a bond will import the bad grade because that's all he could afford at the time. Right? Kati omuntu ajja nasoka nalimba nze manyi waleza raisi ababaguza babaseera kintu bwe kibackfiring ngaddamu ebbali ng'afuna gwe yeekwasa. Okitegeera kati I will tell you one thing, eyo gyagambe wali Morocco eza raisi nabo bagabira sente z'ababuroka kuba babana zibaako sente z'ababuroka awo. Okitegeera the thing is nti Morocco zaabwe olumu si nnungi. I can tell you that we have gone with people to inspect cars there. Ne tukayo n'abantu omuntu yennyini ne yeerabira emmotoka n'agamba dai kyemwogera kituufu. Okitegeera nga zibulamu. Kati oyo guy yajja n'ayogera ekituufu nti eri emmotoka za rayisi nnyo. N'atayogera kituufu nti za rayisi nnyo naye waliwo ensonga lwaki za rayisi nnyo. Okitegeera bwe kyatandika okubackfiringa n'asooka alekera okusharinga prices. N'abaana bagamba kati nyina bonde nnya zonna zisuubuza. Bwe yamala okugamba nyina bonde nnya zonna zisuubuza n'agamba kati ababuloka bantaddeko akazito sijja bagamba bbeeyi. Me, I saw those stages coming up. Okitegeera like I can tell you one thing, the brokers are too many, but the brokers will not make you bow down to they will not make you bow down to what they want. They cannot. Okitegeera unless you have attacked them directly. No gamba broker gundi ne gundi. That's why me I don't attack people directly, because omuntu bw'omu attacking directly then awasobola okukulumba. But once you don't attack someone directly, that's why I don't attack people's businesses. I never mention business names, because when you attack a business name, now you're making it personal. Okitegeera people want you to talk about them when you're only talking about them positively. Okitegeera but then the thing that happens when you lie, you have to bring another lie to mask another lie, then another lie to mask another lie, and then another lie to mask another lie, which is not sustainable. Or say it's not very sustainable. Arthur, the worst part of it comes when people take all your statements as lies for sure. It's not good. But most people take it for good. Exactly. There is a guy I know. Guy yalimbanga nnyo. Edda. I saw him a long time ago nga nkyalina makiriri. Ninga guy nzo okujjaawo n'abalimba n'aganyina kati akakampasa akandi obubi. Kaagala n'eŋŋaanyi okkaagala. Ninga guy talabikanga muntu gwe bayinza kwesibako. N'alyoka atandika okulimba kati nabadde Tanzania. Abatanzania bansumbuwa baagala mbakolere business zino. Manya my consultant. Guy would lie. It reached a point and everything he was saying, people thought he was lying. And then there are things in his life that I can verify that are true, but people don't believe because the guy lied a lot. He lied a lot that people now see him and they see lies moving. Like, he can be there saying, I'm importing such and such a thing, and he's truly importing it. And he says, I'm selling it. If you buy now, and the people know he's lying, so they don't believe until the thing is actually there. And by the time it's there, people have already bought the same thing somewhere else more expensively. Lie in Uganda starts from our elders. Kasaija yatulimba economy. Nze mu spare parts namuvuddemu kanziteeke mu farming. Lwaki? Balimba nnyo. Ati batuuka ne bagamba, nze kino ky'original. Oli Taiwan. And then you'll be asking yourself, at Taiwan or there is a time a mechanic was lying to me. Now, of course, sometimes I think I over-bargain. Twina moroka ya one of my followers here, Joy Peka ko breaks. Guy nangamba. Because I know. Nana mulira breaks. Nemuga gundi. Jagala breaks ennungi. Nangamba kadize. Nemuga katulacho bado namuliza. Isi nganti ata na olayiza nnyo. Nemuga teka ko breaks echi. Breaks ennungi. Because that car I knew tebagenda juice breaks anytime soon. Nagenda nazidisha naziteekako. There are times I look at my mechanic ngani bade mugaleka kati onimbira ki na omusajja omukulu watulira kana ka secondary labalaba noli basajja no ba myaka 5 niba tunno mwana wa secondary kambike wana namwe muyinzo butunuliro bwana nga buyitawo labalaba azem the kid is like 15. Why he's looking at another 14-year-old kid labanoli kati bali mu boogera ko bagamba naye abaana b'ennaku zino nga ba bagenze so now you can't see. The kasoli mbe mirundi ebiri nga laavu yange koma nawe. Number one thing that is ahead, guys, let's stop lying, yeah, especially you guys that are doing business in Uganda. The reason why those big companies are more successful than the small businesses is because small businesses lie. And for you guys abali downtown abakola business, if I come to your shop and you don't have something, don't lie to me that it's yours. Tell me the sichina na you watching. There is someone here. Yalimba anga wanote atunda computer. So I reached a time I had my money. When I got a computer, I editing laptop. And I told him I want it. And he lied to me that he had it. So I tell him, laptop. He took me to another building and the laptop was not. He took me to another building. And then he had to keep up the lie by pretending that this was his shop. And then I asked him questions about the laptop he was showing me. And I felt bad. And then when I was buying this phone that I'm using right now, one of you guys here, namukubida nangamba Arthur eyo sigirina neja ankutwale ewa bagirina, which was very open. So I felt free dealing with him. Ngirabo tutukaone mugamba na ye kakati bano nangamba bano tojize tugende ewala. He would take me another because he made it clear that ye talina na yali na abakola ki abalina okitegeera. Nemo waliwo abakazi abeera n'ennyindo n'ogamba ho eno baali giwadde musajja na Katonda yakotogera mukotogere ennyindo nnene nga mpanvu etinga ngomanyize ennyindo zibateekako obuteesi muyinza ga bataddeko nteeke okitegeera kwegamba n'ogamba gayi yaŋŋamba amazima naye oli owa laptop yannimba. That very day I went to someone that did not lie to me. Era bwe twagendayo gayi n'aŋŋamba Arthur waliwo omusajja alina laptop yavudde ebweru yazze ne laptop 4 naguzeeko emu yasigaza laptop 3 namukubira. Gayi n'agamba asigazza 2. Gayi n'azireeta ng'ono atugambye sizize. N'aŋŋamba Arthur ono gayi azitunda ssente bwe ziti nange ngasseemu bwe ziti ze zange. Osegeera kati bwe tuba tubagainingire ku zooli naye zino zange olina okuzimpa. And it was true, and I bought the laptop and I'm happy with it. Nkimanyi yanteeka yanzizika naye mukunzizika yandaga nti anzizise. Travel live vlog agambye Arthur, I have left too many girls because of lies. Lies are a real deal breaker. Omwana buli bwalimba nze kiba kiganye. Don't lie to me. Ye mama abani akimanyi. Era tanimba. Lwakuba omuntu bwaba talimba ate birumamu. Wakati mama abani ayinza okugamba, honey, nkyali kati okyali ki? You are supposed to be going now. You're wasting my time. N'atuuka ng'akimanyi otumbidde naye nga yagambye mazima. Mwana abawala abalimba babi nnyo. Atuuka nga buli kimu kyakugamba olabira ddala nga mubbi. The thing is, people lie about small things, and then it reaches on with big things. N'olabira ddala nga kati waba yalimba kale akatono ku kinaateeka okuba nga alimbye. Omuwala asobola okulimba lwaki yagabye ennamba ye. Nakimuwadde naye mbadde sigenda kwogera naye. Okisegeere kale oba ayinza okugamba saamuwadde ennamba yanvuddeko ovuyo ogenda okusanga ng'ennamba yagiwaddeyo. Noga kati bw'aba yagabye ennamba n'annimba nti yagigabye ng'ate yagigabye kati bwe bannaamu egyo vaana. Okisegeera ng'olayira ddala kanogamba ono bwe museewange ono agenda kunfuula kitagasa. Anti omukazi asobola okubeerawo nga abaana bonna siba bune kati yajja akulimba kati nga ne kino alina okikulimba okuza abaana paka ku university nga sibabo. For me, be open even if you need enjawulo, we negotiate. Exactly, be open. It's very important to be open. Sometimes tugenda okugula emmoroka neŋŋamba agenda ogigula nimuga kati olaba oli buloka agasseemu ssente era bwe tugenda okushina ngende ŋŋamba agitwala nimuga gwe nkimanyi ga n'ataano gataddemu lwoyo naye jjamu muweeyo 2 oba kuzaffe katumuweeyo 2 naawe omuweeyo 2 agende 8 ekintu tu business tugimale. Like sometimes my mechanic would call me nanga Arthur emmoroka waliwo emmoroka ya mmeka 680 nikakati 8 gaaki ye 8 kyaki ne mugamba tugenda gigula million 6 gwe mugambe tumuwa 6 nga kimanya atali muleka kati nkusasula gwe omwaka tukola inspection mmeka gwe balamu inspection zetukola ofuna sente mmeka buli customer gwe tufuna nga tumufunye naawe aba customer awo lwaki tosiima okisegeera. By times you wake up in violence wasokedde kujidde kati kuwa nyindo naye wenyindo ye ebadde nnene aiko omulaba ngo mwala mulungi buli kimwe kya naye nyindo apera katunda ngalinga mukola nga mulungi ajja atekake nyindo babu. Let me put a deal breaker. Anyway guys, kamba sibule naye nga kyonna kikiri guys, especially the people in business tolimba. Omanyi lwaki waliwo kye tuyita service level agreements mu marketing huyo wenyinda akomye. Ebirala byonna bikola. Baba. Guys, there is something we call service level agreements mu marketing. Mwabakola services njagala mukigire. I think Barclay is edda nga tenafuka absa ya kikolako. Nga bagamba ku counter ya center olina okumalako ekinene nnyo eddakiika 2. Ngira bateekawo ne ka digital monitor. How long did you spend before you got served ng'okanyiga? Are you happy with your service ng'okanyiga? That's what their way of gauging how their employees were working. You need to have service level agreements. One of my agreement is that if you have the right budget, Arthur nakugamba agenda ku inspecting nga you have the right budget, nga you're looking at the right cars, you'll get a car in one day. That's an agreement I have with you. Era bwe ndaba nga sente zote zijja funa mmoroka gy'oyagala, I don't accept to inspect for you. For me that's kyensonga lwaki nkusaba 5. Ngenda okugamba nti ojja kusobola funa mmoroka mu sente zo nga nze 5 nkoze eki ngifunye. That's an agreement that I have with you. Like yesterday we did an inspection. We could have bought a car. Trust me, we could have. But I told this gentleman, Dayo, go sleep on it. I sleep on it. And you're going to see the results. I will tell you. Emoroka twagifunye isobola okugula. Our budget was 9. Twafunye emoroka nga ya 7 naye nga njagala bagisepaka ku 6. Yes! Our budget was 9. We got a car at 7. Why did we get a car at 7? That's a story I'm going to tell you tomorrow. But still, ne mugamba akisuleko nange nkisuleko. And why I'm thinking maybe we can get something better. And I'll tell you that story tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting. But have service level agreements. Nebo zibanga ziri intano mugwe nga gwe agreement eri naawe. Nti nze bakasitoma bange banajja. Ngenda kukola nga bwenti ne bwenti ne bwenti. Bwe mba sisobole kukola bwenti na bwenti business sijja jikkiriza. Okitegeera. That's how I do. Like there is someone bought my Vitz. There is a Vitz, the second Vitz I bought. Omwami yajingulako. There was a tracker and it had my SIM card. And I told him I'm going to deactivate that SIM card because it's in my names. You need to put a new SIM card that is in your names. Now over in November last year. Nemugamba, you need to change that SIM card because if you don't change that SIM card, tracker take over. So I think he called me. Was it Monday? Over Friday? I don't remember. So after Joli, office. I was not there, I knew. But because I promised that I would help him do it, when he came, I got one of my guys to go and change the SIM card for him. That was an agreement I made. I don't lie. So lying is bad. There are times I've done 2 inspections in a row. There are times you people like you book me and you're not serious and I don't save your number and another person calls me on that very day and I say, hey, so these are 2 different people. And then I tell the other person, omanyi muganda wange kituseewo ina inspection ibidi eyo neyo omuntu omulala nekkiriza tutambule ffenna nemmanyanga bwagana nga bwaba aganye nga muwaseneze nga mugamba onoosonyiwa okitegeera. But lying is bad in business. Have product standards. Ensonga lwaki UNBS eteekawo standards over the global the global bodies ziteekawo standards so that they know that the product gy'ofulumya eri kweno standard. And the reason why Uganda government has no standards is because they know they are going to break all those standards and they will lie before you vote them next government. And it's very bad. 12 to in agreement. So aba permit now they have agreements, service level agreements. Bagamba gwe bobo kola ku counter inokola ku bantu mbanga bwedit. Boba tosobola tugenda kuchuza and it's there. It's true, sometimes the truth hurts. I trained my girl to be honest with me. When she talks to her parents, they told her they don't want short guys. And it hurt, but it was honest truth. You're short. Don't worry. We are all short in Uganda. Majority of us, we are short. But you know, all you can do is hold your head high and say, I am short, but you have nothing to do. I will be here. Arthur, good morning. Yes, Andrew Okuni. I let the nose be. Sometimes some things are too much. I'm telling you. Like the Gaia. The Gaia is ugly. The Ipsum is more beautiful than the Gaia. My kids are honest with me. Like if my kid can ask for something 2 times in a stream back, Daddy, do you have money? Yes, Daddy, do you have money? And then for me, I learned how to excuse myself. I tell them, Aban, it's not part of the budget. So now sometimes instead of asking, Daddy, do you have money? They'll ask, Daddy, is it on the budget? Say, no, it's not on the budget. So they know whenever they come to my office, they enjoy. So when I go to pick them from school, they say, Daddy, are we going to your office or we are going home? If I say we are going home, they know we're going to eat maize on the way. Maize on the way and jackfruit. They know when we're going to my office, there might be ice cream. Daddy, are we going to your office? If it's not her, we should go to your office. So they know nakatabamanyo okunza nya okitegeera. But anyway, guys, nze kamba sibuli sawa yawezedda. Embozo olumu enyuma nnyo. But tomorrow I'll tell you the story of the inspection from yesterday. I'll tell you how it goes. Hopefully it goes better than I hoped. But thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Guys, double tap the screen to give me more likes. And namu abali mukamole, I don't take you for granted. Namu abali engaging. Guys, thank you for engaging. You make this thing interesting. Someone was talking to me some time ago, and I was telling her, you know what? You should watch afterwards if you can't watch. But Arthur, it's more engaging when it's live. I think it's just the feeling of knowing that the other person is on the other end and they are talking to you live. Bruno Insingoma, Hussein Jamal, Jones Info, Tusime, Eddie Muyombia, Mark Mugalasi, Joshua Mix, Farm Boyle, Viola Namiro, Andama Desmond, Lawrence Omule, Louis Ronald Mucha, Triple M, Cassidy David, Kasenya Yasin, Basic Chris Paul, Sema VIP, Chamba de Hannington, Unsubuga Hussein, Henry Modern Juice, S. Zach, Michael UG, Nakate Christine, Hussein Nobuwa, Travel Live Vlog, Asiku Keith, Wabuyi Nelson, George Bob, Lubega Mark, Prosi Bravo, Zach Bariesima, George Senkubuge, Morris Kyle, SPK driving school Kanyanya nabagamba SPK driving school li Kanyanya ku Gaz Omeja Moses Kamukama Godwin Ben Kako, Stephen Omuri, Atlas Security and Systems, Rama Charity Organizations, WAP Security, WAP Smith UG, Komakech Caesar, Semanda Raymond, Andama Desmond, Ronald Muchwa, Semanda Raymond, Ben Kako, Daniel Singoma, Andrew Okuni, Dennis Kagwa. Yes, as a good morning, you inspired me to buy a car. Amina Chakuwa. Over, it has been a wonderful time today. I mean, I have a blessed day to Peter Chamba Day, Complex George. Guys, I wish a very lovely day. Guys, Kamseokano. I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car and you want to make the right decision, I'm your guardian angel. I don't make the decision for you, but I help you make the right decision. I come with a mechanic and together we make sure you buy the right car for your budget. It's not just about buying a car, but it's also buying the right car for your budget. I charge a small fee of 450,000. I pay tax on that. Trust me, I pay tax on that as well. Send a Caesar, I give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. I file income tax and I give the government what belongs to them. We buy fuel with that. We eat some snacks like yesterday. Yesterday we bought these snacks on the roads, and yeah, I bought like 2 tins. Truth and circumstances match. Kari guys, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Inspection trackers. I sell car trackers. You need to be able to see your car where it is in real time. And those trackers, I will charge you 350,000 or 450,000 depending on what you want. You need a SIM card, a new SIM card for the tracker. It stays in there. You buy data for it periodically. And my trackers, you pay 50,000 annually after the first year. Why? To get real time location. App zitu zisaswira subscription ya mwaka because sometimes people tell me Arthur one number. Now I'm saying it on the live broadcast so that you guys remember. Arthur nafe mukamoli na this broadcast you are talking to me man. Nimba nyo ate sagala kunimba kati olaba chairman zaka. Guys, mulekera okulimba. Stop lying. You know when you don't lie you're okay. I used to lie also. Nayo genda okulimba omuntu nomulaba nga akulaba omulimba. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Ciao.